Welcome everybody. I'm Gold Leader. I'm here with Patronus, and it's Championship Night.
The Triwizard tournament comes to its exciting conclusion.
Yeah. Does that mean Voldemort's back?
Apparently not. So tonight we have the final match in our Triwizard tournament bracket.
How long have we been doing this? It's been a while.
I mean, we've done it every week.
Pretty much every week. I think we may missed 1 week when we were in Florida, but other than that,
yeah. Other than that, so yeah,
it's been quite a few weeks. So it's been a pretty long journey.
It has.
I will say that the best part is kind of like this is kind of like a little discovery, like experiment, and you're going through it with other people who are watching the channel live and that kind of a thing. So for me, I will say, reflecting back, learning about all the different types of decks, right? So like tonight, I'm playing the Draco deck, which is the item-based deck. You're playing the Madam Hooch deck, which is kind of not really a Quidditch
hybrid.
deck. It's a hybrid deck. It doesn't do the Quidditch thing of like playing a bunch of Quidditch spells.
Right.
But it does play matches and is trying to complete matches.
Yeah.
That's what the deck's trying to do.
Yeah.
It's trying to, and the reason it's doing that is because, getting those match rewards helps you deal extra damage and refill your hand with cards.
Right. Exactly.
So
yeah, so as we have insinuated, it is Draco Malfoy Slytherin against Madame Rolanda Hooch in our final match.
When you look at this bracket, I never in a million years. Now, this could be because Patronus and I stink at this game.
It 100% could be.
We're throwing out a disclaimer. We're not. It does not mean that these are the two best decks in the Harry Potter world.
100%.
They're probably not even the two best decks in this 16-man tournament.
I would agree with that. Yeah, and a lot of times too, especially in that first cut, we were picking up these decks cold. We had really never played with them, never really even looked at the list to understand what they were trying to do. We just played them cold.
Right, and that's how you could probably get like a powerful deck losing, almost like a upset, like in a real NCAA double A tournament, like the 14 to 16 seed beats the 1 seed. And you're like, how does that happen?
Yeah.
Well, this is how.
Yeah,
you don't know how to play
Harry
Potter.
You have noobs playing the decks. Okay, no, it is not a programmers only tournament fun.
Yep, not at all.
It is a noobs tournament for sure.
This is a what you would call a noob event.
Yeah.
NOOB.
Yeah.
Noob.
Yep, exactly.
So
we'll get into our game here. I did do some shuffling off camera, so they should be relatively randomized here.
And contrary to what anyone's thinking who's watching the stream, I did not twist Patronus's arm and make her play Hooch.
No, I'm letting him play Draco.
I offered so graciously to let her play Draco. And she told me that she was, I'm a little tired. I really don't know all the cards in the Draco deck. I'll just play the Hooch deck. It seems simpler.
Yes.
So
we'll give Draco a fair shot, because if I played it cold, it probably would be a serious handicap.
Yeah. It's a Monday night after a long weekend, little sleep. So
all right.
If I lose, it's all on me.
100%.
Just is what
it
is.
If I lose, it's all on me. That's how it goes.
Well, I don't know. You've had a couple bad luck scenarios in this tournament, too.
That's a fair statement.
So
I guess I'll roll our dice here. What result are we trying to have favorited right now?
Lightning Bolt.
Lightning Bolt for the win?
Yep.
1.
Okay. Well, hey, getting 1 is
I actually got the favored result on each of the die.
Hey, that's.
I mean, the odds are good, obviously, for that to happen, but I don't know that that's happened. That's like Yahtzee.
Math in your
Weighted
favor.
Yahtzee. Oh, 1.
Roll again.
All right.
I like our little dice rolling game here.
3!
Oh, man.
Oh, snap.
Can I pull off the 4 Lightning Bolt Yahtzee?
No.
No,
3 hearts,
though.
Wrong symbol.
All right.
All right, so I will go first. And we'll kind of flop these guys up here. You guys are probably familiar Hooch allows you once per game to search your deck for a broom card, put it into your show it to your opponent, put it in your hand, shuffle your deck. She also provides a Quidditch resource, like pretty much every single professor.
Yeah.
Draco, this version of Draco, once during each of your turns when you use an action to play an item, you get one more action on that turn. So he's trying to do a little action economy.
I wonder what the reason is for Hooch in that deck. It's clear it's not there for the broom. I mean, there are brooms.
The broom helps set up a little bit. It's because the
resource.
Cleansweep is the one that's in this deck.
Yeah.
It's the one that just lets you set up your deck a little.
Yeah, but like I understand that. The Cleansweep. Like we had another Hooch. I think we had another deck with Hooch. No, we didn't.
No, she was the only one.
There was another deck with Cleansweep that we had. It was like more of a pure Quidditch deck.
Probably
Angelina Johnson.
Yeah.
And it used the Cleansweep with, I think, no hands to set your deck and then play it. But none of that stuff exists in this deck. So
no, it doesn't.
I will say Madam Hooch came in handy when we were going up against the adventure decks because I could search for a item that would give me a lesson, like the broom, and then I could set the top of my deck, and then I could hold my lessons for when
I played a Caught by Snape. Yeah, when you're playing against twins. Yeah, that's fair. I will keep this.
Okay. I will keep this as well.
So since this is the finals, maybe we should show our hands to Cam real quick.
Sure, we can.
So see no evil over there, and I'll do mine.
Yeah, go for it. I don't know if it matters, but
the finals match. But everybody, take a look at what we got here.
Yeah, you're just gonna make people want to have a whole card cam going forward.
Well, it's gonna be a long time before that happens. All right, go ahead.
We're still trying to figure out how to get mics.
Yes. Mics are like the bane of my existence.
Yeah.
It is impressive how steep the learning curve is for audio equipment.
Yeah.
Good?
Almost. 2 more cards. Alright, so that's my hand.
Alright.
Hey, Minuteman.
Welcome.
Alright, we're just about to start.
Yep, so draw. Let's just ramp.
Got it. Done? No broom?
Huh?
Do you want to get a broom?
No, it's fine.
Okay. I am too, just playing 2 lessons.
Draw. Lesson.
Okay.
You take 2.
Ooh, discarded a Fumos.
Nice.
This is one of my best cards against creature-based decks. Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw. So we are going to action to play a lesson. Action to play a standard book of spells, which will give me a action. And then the next action will be just another lesson.
Got it.
And I'm done.
Drop. Let's play a...
Hold on, I take 2.
Oh, yes. Let's play a Hufflepuff Match.
Is that the healing one?
No, it's just damage. Win to do 8, and the winner may draw 5 cards.
Yep.
Second action is going to be to play Fouled. I'll deal you 4.
Okay. Yep.
And you get 1 for your action.
You got it. Done?
Go ahead. Yep.
Draw. Alright, so I get 1 action. My action's going to be to play a Self-Stirring Cauldron. So I get an action for the Cauldron, and then I get an action for my Wizard.
You have to ditch potions.
And I have to ditch 2 potion lessons. Okay, so now I have 2 actions. And I've got 7 lessons? Yeah. So we're gonna spend 1 action. Draw 3 cards. Okay. Then we'll spend another action to play Ollivanders, which says I can put an item card from my discard pile into my hand, and I'm going to take this book back.
Sure.
And I'm done.
Got it. Draw. Take another 2 damage.
Yep. 1. Aw, Arthur Weasley.
Let's both my actions to play Hagrid Needs Help. Apologize for the foiled nature of this.
And that is I can't play spells, right?
Your opponent gets 1 fewer action on each of his turns until this is solved. To solve it, you have to take 8 damage.
Okay.
As a reward, you may draw 3 cards.
Okay. So my turn?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to draw. Alright, so 1 action.
Correct. Always have 1.
Alright, and then well, with my 1 action, we're going to play Standard Book of Spells, which will give me an action. Draco. And then we're going to play a lesson.
Got it.
And that's all she wrote.
Draw. Deal you 2.
Yep.
So this goes off. You take 5.
Yep.
And I can draw 5, but I choose not.
Okay.
Shall play a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Play a marble.
Okay.
It will deal 5 damage.
Yeah.
3 health.
2 plus 3. Okay. All right. My turn?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to draw. Get 1 action. And Alright, so 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's play a Moonseed Potion.
Yep. Deals me 3.
Deals you 3. And then I get an action. And then let's play a lesson.
Got it.
I'm done.
Draw. Take 7.
Okay.
Let's go with second Marble Gargoyle.
Okay.
And another Hufflepuff Match.
Okay.
Good.
Alright, so I get 1 action.
Yes.
Draw a card. We are going to play a Self-Stirring Cauldron.
Yep.
So that's going to give me 2 actions. We're going to play... Yeah, because Cauldron gives me 1 and then Draco gives me 1.
Yep.
And then we're going to play Fumos to deal 2 to everything.
Yeah. 2 copies of it?
I do. I'm playing a second one. And that's all my actions.
Right.
You're up.
Alright. Draw. Let's play Norbert. I have to discard 2 Cure Magical Creatures Lessons from play to play him.
Yep. And he deals like 5, right?
He deals 5 every turn.
Nasty. Okay.
And second action is just going to be to play this.
Alright. I'm going to draw.
Yes.
I get 1 action. My action is to play Sickle.
Yep.
Which will get me an action.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use Moonseed Potion to deal you 6 damage. And you're up.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Then I'm going to use Madam Hooch.
Grab a broom.
Grab a broom.
Yeah, these self-stirring cauldrons are kind of crazy. They give you have to lose 2 lessons to get them, but they give you 4. So right now I actually have 4, 8, and we were kind of covered up. So I have 4, 8, 10, 11 lessons, 11 power in play.
All right, so I went to go grab a clean sweep. My first action is going to be to play it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get to look at the top 4. My order is going to be... We're up, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be last. Third. Second.
Okay. Done?
Draw card.
Draw.
Now I'm done.
Okay, so start of my turn. Before my turn, I have to sacrifice the Sickle, and this is going to give me 2 additional actions, plus the 1 I normally get only.
Yep.
So 3. Alright, so I'm going to draw for turn. First action is going to be to play Christmas Feast, which allows me to get 4 non-healing items. That's hilarious.
I have a hole in my chin and took a sip of water, and most of it ended up going down my shirt, and it is cold. Oh, Lordy. Okay. Alright, that's uncomfortable.
Okay, so we got 4 non-healing items.
Yep. So that is a Moonseed Poison. Oh, pull your.
Yep.
Moonseed Poison. 2 copies of the Bulgeye Potion. And a.
Okay. Alright. And we are going to spend an action to play Bulgeye Potion, which will trigger Draco, which will give me an action.
Yep.
Then we'll spend an action to use it to deal you 13.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay. Which is also going to trigger the Hufflepuff Match.
Yes, it will. So I'm going to take another 5. You may draw 5 cards.
Which I will not be doing.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Things up a bit.
And then last action, replay my Sickle. And I'm done.
Draw.
Take 5.
Take
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Then we're going to play Dog Bite.
Okay. Deal me 5 more. Okay.
Fouled.
Oh,
Is that enough?
bogus. 1, 2, 3.
That's enough.
Oh my! I think I had you. How many cards are left in your deck?
A fair number.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I had you.
14, 15.
I mean, that's just one Bulgeye Potion. I had the Moonseed Potion in my hand.
All right.
And I would have had my 3 actions.
Oh. So one more turn.
Yeah.
Usually how this game goes, honestly.
I mean, that was close. You got off to a really good start.
Okay.
And I think the right play was to play around that Hagrid. I don't think it was worth it to take 8 damage.
I mean, it was costing you an action every turn for most of the game. So
Yeah.
obviously you're able to generate extra ones. So
Right.
like, you kind of still play normally.
Yeah, exactly.
But obviously he wants to win via action economy in a lot of ways.
I mean, the action kind of helps him to trigger the actions on all the resources. But I think the way I was playing it with using the sickles and staging all of my items, it really didn't hurt me too much. What hurt me was every time I've played that, I've never had like the dog bite and the fouls in my hand. I never, had all the spells to back up to punch me through. But what hurt me was I just took too much damage early on from the Marble Gargoyle and the Black Bat.
All right. Game 2.
That was a good game.
It was close.
Yeah.
Honestly, the number of times where one turn was the difference in the match in this whole Triwizard tournament, the number of times that happened, I've lost count. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of these matches have been incredibly close.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Vaughn, I totally agree with you. I was wondering why Cleansweep was the broom that's in this Hooch deck. I even wonder if Hooch should be the wizard that's leading this deck, or the witch.
Yeah.
Because, I feel like the only reason
it's there is so you can just guarantee play the 8 Quidditch spells that are in this deck.
Right.
That's the reason.
I think that's the only reason.
And
it's
I don't
in
know
there.
that there's another professor that provides Quidditch.
No, I also think the other reason is because the leader is a ramp. So, you guarantee start
With
the
one.
game with 2 resources.
Right.
So it's like you can start playing creatures
earlier.
Earlier, I think is the idea.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because the idea is also too, like, ideally you want to have a match in play before you even play a creature. Because as soon as you play that creature, you want that to start triggering on those matches.
Correct. Yeah, you're probably right.
And the match worked the way it was meant to work in your deck, right? Like, you got the benefit from it once. Your opponent got the benefit from it once. But all my benefit was just dealing you a tiny bit of damage.
Yeah.
I couldn't even draw the cards.
Correct. It's true.
It was really just saving myself damage.
Yes, that's true. Okay. I'm good with my hand here, so.
Yeah, I definitely think Madam Hooch is a good witch to start a starting witch for sure.
All the professors are truly. I mean, any of the ones that allow you to ramp is super helpful, and certainly being able to fetch out a particular card that might help you set up your strategy is also.
Yeah. So I have an odd hand here, and I think it's terrible. So I'm gonna toss it back.
Okay. I'm going to show mine to the camera while
fine.
you do that, so just don't pay attention.
I won't.
I love this mat. We haven't used it in a minute.
It's beautiful. I actually like the fact that both I don't know if it's this one. No, it's the other one. The one I like about the other one is that you can tell it was an actual painting.
Yeah, you can see the brushstrokes.
You can see the brushstrokes on it, which makes it actually.
This is an actual, like, I think this is actually concept art of the Hogwarts castle in LA.
Oh, cool.
I think that's what this technically might be.
In
Disneyland?
Not Disneyland, I'm sorry.
Or Universal. Universal LA. Not Universal Florida. Not the original. I think this is the concept art for Universal LA.
It's cool. It's beautiful. Alright. Come on, Draco. Just 2 matches, my buddy. Alright. What scares me about that first game is I thought my hand was actually really good to start. Alright.
Show camera your hand real quick.
Sure. So, we've got that. 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 I like that all my cards. This is much better.
Okay.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Alright, so let's do.
Draw.
Oh, yes, let's draw. Yeah, okay. Let's do a potion lesson. And let's play Eel Eyes. And let's see that beautiful hand of yours that you put on the
Got
stream.
it.
Okay. Family Ghoul's annoying with Black Bat.
The mini wombo combo.
Yeah. So. Okay.
And I'm just going to keep these cards up over here because it's. Rather than he's already got the information, I'm not going to make him try to remember it.
So 2 actions, but one of them was an Eel Eyes, so I get an additional
action.
Correct,
you do get an extra action.
And I'm going to use that additional action to play another lesson. So I'm done.
All right. Draw. We are going to play a lesson. And
okay.
The book.
The book. Yep.
Go ahead.
And that's Guide of Hustle. So that one deals damage, or
It
is that
does
one
damage.
draw?
It does damage.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna draw. Alright. So 2 actions. First action, I will play Magical Drafts and Potions.
That one.
And I'll get an action. Second action, play. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4.
2.
Last action, draw 3.
Okay.
Done.
Draw. Let's play a lesson.
Yep.
And the black bat.
All right. 1, 2. Broken wand and a photo album.
Right. Go ahead.
All right. Draw for turn.
Yep.
Okay. So let's do first action. Play a standard book of spells, which give me 1, so I have 2. And then second action, we Hagrid's Umbrella.
Okay. The wand. Yep. You got it.
Yeah, and standard book of spells, I believe, is just a simple draw book.
Typical draw book.
So
Which,
what is?
yeah, I was gonna say. I know he has a bunch of card text. I don't remember.
Yeah,
exactly
you may use an action and discard a card from play to search your deck. You may take a location from your deck and show it to your opponent. Put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck if you play this card and already have a wand.
And I think that deck has wand shop.
It does not have wand shop. It's got a location, but it's not wand
Oh,
shop.
I thought it was. Okay.
So I've played 2 actions.
Have.
So I still have 1 left. Decisions. Let's do it. Let's play Beetle Eyes.
Okay.
So Beetle Eyes
4,
deals
right?
deals you, I believe, 4 damage. And I will be done.
All right. Draw. You take 2.
1, 2.
The little wombo combo. We're gonna play the Family Ghoul.
Yep.
I have to bounce the black bat to my hand, and we will replay it. So 2 more.
Yep. 1, 2. Oh, what a rip!
Oh, nice.
Unbelievable, both of them.
Oh, I hit both of the Bulgeye Potions.
Yeah,
That's
both.
Nice.
That I just
wow.
got, and that's why.
You just got the combo.
And that's why I played it, was so I could hit it before you ripped it.
Can you search your discard pile?
No.
Only your deck.
Yeah, that's why I played it.
Wow.
Was so that I wouldn't.
You'll have to play the healing one.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's lucky.
Super unlucky.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was super lucky for me.
Man. All right.
You have to play Christmas Feast.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. All right, you done?
Yep.
All right, draw. Okay, well, I drew something else, so that will help. I don't have enough resources to play it yet, though. So, what shall we do? Standard book of spells. So I have 1 action left. Draw 3. Spend an action to play a Knut.
Sure.
Get an action back. And play a lesson.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Draw. Deal you 4.
Yep.
Let's go with another bat.
Yep.
And let's just use the...
So dealing 2 more.
2 more.
Okay.
Okay.
Sickle.
2
actions.
3.
3. Yeah. And the draw.
That was a nut. That was
Christmas feast.
All right, there you go.
I'm gonna take.
And they go to your hand, right?
They go to my hand. Yeah.
And or are you not going to play it because you have all the resources to cast it?
I think you're catching on.
Fair enough.
I think you're catching on.
Don't have your self-stirring cauldron system.
None of them. Which
I don't think I've
been a
milled
problem.
them either.
Nope, just have
They're
not
just
drawn
in your
them.
deck, yeah.
Yep. Okay. So let's spend an action on a book. Let's get an action back. So we are at 6. Spend another action on a book.
Okay.
And then the last action we're going to spend on Fumos.
That makes sense.
And I'm done.
All right. Draw. Let's play a lesson.
Yeah, Ollivander seems good. Vaughn for Quidditch decks. Angela Johnson seemed good. Oh, double Moonseed Potion.
Wow.
Wow, just getting wrecked.
Yeah.
Okay, done?
Yes.
Draw.
So you have 1 action for this turn because I fouled.
Yep.
So you play an item.
Yes, so I'm going to play a Sickle. And then I get 1 back. And I'm going to play Unicorn.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Do the Healy thing. So you can get 2 non-healing cards from your discard pile and put them on the bottom of your deck.
Yep. Which are going to be Bulgeye Potions.
Okay. And then you can discard that card and heal.
Yep.
All right, that makes sense.
All right, I'm done.
Yep. Draw. That Bulgeye Potion is coming out. Next turn. Let's go with a Forest Troll. And I have to discard a lesson for that. And let's play the practice.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Alright. I'm going to discard my Sickle.
Yep,
So
you get 4 actions.
4 actions. I'll draw a card.
Yes.
First action, we're gonna do these. When you may take a, let's see, you may use an action, discard this card and Beetle Eyes from play, search your deck, take a Bulgeye Potion. Bulgeye.
Yeah, and put it into...
Yep, so I have to lose both of these. So we know where it's at.
Yep,
just
it's on
put
the
it on the bottom.
You do still shuffle your deck.
Afterwards.
Right.
Right?
Which is what you're doing now.
Yep.
You're done.
Yep.
Does that count as playing a card? It says put it into play. Just to trigger your Draco thing? I don't know.
Oh,
You might be playing another item anyway, so it might not matter. But I'm just
during
curious.
each of your turns, when you use an action to play it. No.
But you used an action to...
I didn't use an action to play an item. I used an action on a card. Yeah, I think it would have to be play from your hand.
That's fine. I mean, I don't disagree with you. I was just thinking about it.
Alright. Okay. So we're going to use an action to blow this guy up and deal you 13.
Yep. So you may draw 4 cards if you...
No thanks.
That's what I figured. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10.
Okay. Then we will use an action to play a Sickle.
Yep.
Which will get me an action.
Uh-huh.
And... 7.
Yep.
Okay. And then we will use an action to play another Beetle Eyes and deal you 4 damage.
Okay.
And we will use an action to play a lesson.
All right. Draw. Take 2.
1, 2.
Let's play a lesson. Draw a card. Go ahead.
Oh, I used Ollivander to get an item from my discard pile to my hand. So he was asking about this. I believe that's just get an item from your discard pile.
Yeah,
to your hand.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a Christmas
too.
feast, but it's just not as efficient.
Yeah.
All right. So my turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So discard my Sickle. Get my actions. Draw a card. Okay. First action. Let's play Eel Eyes.
Okay.
So just put your hand face down on the table. Eel Eyes.
Oh, that's right. So 2 lessons and a Hufflepuff match.
Okay. And then we'll use the action on Eel Eyes. Oh wait, we get an action back.
Yep.
We'll use the action on Eel Eyes to get the other Bulgeye Potion. We'll use it to deal 13.
Yep.
Then we'll use an action to play Christmas Feast.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is a problem. So we'll get a Sickle. 2 Moonseed Potions.
Poison.
Poisons, yeah. And another non-healing item. I guess we'll just grab another Sickle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So these all go into my hand, and then the last action will be to play one.
A Sickle, sure.
I'm done.
You take 2. Draw. Play.
Yep.
So order. Bottom. Third. Second. First.
Good.
And done.
Alright. Sickle. Drop. Let's play a Moonseed Poison and deal you 3 damage. Get an action back. And then we'll sacrifice it to deal you 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exactly.
Alright.
Yeah, I super stalled out and
Yeah, just did not
I
hit
was
creatures.
Flooded.
Yeah,
I
flooded
was
with
totally
resources,
flooded.
no creatures. Yep. I was worried when I wasn't drawing my potions. I'm like, I need to get to 7 resources so I could wipe that board. I had that Fumos in my hand, but I just couldn't get to 7 resources.
Yeah. Yeah, and unfortunately I stalled
Didn't have
out.
any gas, yeah.
So, it happens.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's where the, if you can resolve the matches as the aggressor, that's where it's huge, because it's like, you gas up your hand, so even if they do wipe your board, you're like, psh, just replay it all, and then they can't recover. Alright, at least it's going best of 3.
That it is.
Which so many games have, so many matches have. I think if I were going to a tournament, like tomorrow, classic meta, this is the deck I would play.
Well, it's probably the
so
deck
much
you
fun.
enjoy the most.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're gonna go and play a deck for 7 hours, you're gonna bring a deck you enjoy playing.
Yeah. I wouldn't even care if I won, but man, this deck's just so much fun for me.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going first.
Yep, and I'm not on the play this time. I am surprised that they didn't consider changing the on the play rule in Harry Potter in revival tournaments, because being on the play seems just so unbalanced.
It is quite good.
Okay.
This seems quite... don't think I can... It's a 1 less than
-2, and it's risk it for the biscuit. And I have only one other thing that costs 2. And I can't play it because I only have 1 lessons. That's the one thing about the professors. If you have 2, but you have a book or a broom,
right,
you're just,
you know, for sure.
you're just golden, because it's like, oh man.
Yeah, I only had 1 lesson, and like the first creature I was gonna be able to play was a forest troll, which was gonna make me discard the lesson.
Yeah.
So it's like, ugh.
Yeah, that is the one thing about these I think people don't underestimate is starting with a lesson in play, always. Only needing 1 lesson to play there's books in every. I believe there is a book in every color pie
Yes.
that draws you 3 cards.
Yes.
So you could literally, if you're stuck, you could play that no matter what. Have that access to that other lesson, and to maybe play something else, and then you sacrifice the book to draw 3 cards.
Yeah.
It's just money in the bank.
That's true.
Such a good combo.
All right. So unless I have no lessons in this hand, I'm keeping it. That's our tournament rule: is if you mulligan into no lesson hand, you
it's
get
our
to
tournament
mulligan
stream
again.
rule, so that we don't have a terrible experience.
Yeah. All right. 5, 6, 7. All right. Well, we have more than one lesson, so. Good.
7 cards, no lessons.
Okay. Prove it. Got it. Shuffle it up. Go again. I'll show my camera.
I feel like I was doing a good job shuffling this bad boy, too. Alright. Alright, I'm keeping. Got lessons.
Draw a card.
Yep.
Let's do ramp.
Okay.
Go.
Draw. Okay. Lesson. Done.
Draw. We are actually going to use her thing.
Get a broom.
Get a broom.
So good.
Where are ya? So it doesn't count as an action to use her ability. So that's going in my hand. I'm playing it.
And
my first lesson.
Using it.
All right. 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, 2nd. I think we're gonna make this 4th. That order.
I don't like it. She's making that many decisions. It means they're all good cards. All right, you done? No.
No, that was my first.
That's just an action, yeah.
Then I am going to play a bat.
Okay, taking 2. Yeah, see, that is the advantage of turn 2 with you can play that
because I didn't have my third lesson,
right.
So I just searched
the consistency.
To play.
Right, yeah, it's so good. All right, so I'm going to draw.
And I learned that I want to do that with my first action if possible, because then I can set the first card and draw it as my second action if I really want.
Exactly. Yeah.
If I'm under pressure, like if I know you're going to deal me damage.
There was definitely some thought between Cleansweep and Hooch.
For sure.
There are some instances where it's worthless.
Yeah.
But it's
100%.
just streamlining the efficiency of your aggro deck. Because that's what this is.
Yes.
This is a very efficient aggro deck.
Agreed.
All right, so I drew.
2 actions.
2 actions. So first action, we're going to play a Broken Wand, which will get me 2 actions. And
is it just the text of you can only have 1 wand in play?
No, it actually has an ability. I can use an action, and I can use an action if the top card to reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a lesson card, I put it into play. If it isn't a lesson card, I have to discard it.
Ah, okay.
So
it's an action to do that?
It's an action to ramp. I reveal...
Sure.
Not something I'm going to be doing against a control deck.
Yeah.
It's really just a lesson for me at this point.
Yep.
And then I have 2 actions. And I think I just want them to be lessons.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Yeah.
Taking 2.
Yep.
And this is where it's good. Just start the pain train early. Oh, great. Okay. Yep, so I'm taking 2 more.
Go ahead.
Draw. Oh boy. I am in a pickle. Sorry, I'm deep in the tank. Streamers, I don't know what to do.
This is Exhibit A of why I didn't think I should be playing the Draco deck. I wasn't gonna be able to do it justice. Not enough for a finals match.
Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do, and this is terrible, so I have 2 actions. I think I'm going to spend 1 to use this Broken Wand. Which is the worst case scenario. And then I'm going to spend an action to play a lesson.
Okay.
And that's it. Not good.
Draw. Take 4.
Okay. Is that another one?
It is.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw. I'm going to take an action to play Ollivanders. I have 1 left. I'm going to take a book.
Yep.
Play the book.
Yep.
Gives me an action. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to play a Fumos.
Alright.
Wait, I'm done.
Draw.
Oh boy.
Let's go with a practice match first.
Yep.
And then I am gonna foul you 4.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw.
Yep.
Okay. So that's the first person to do 5 damage. That practice match.
Yes.
And
draw 5 cards.
The winner may draw 4 cards. Okay, so that's I'm not super
4.
I'm not super concerned about that.
No, it's not a big deal.
I feel like I need this. I'm gonna play a photo album. And that will get me an action, so I have 2 left. And then I think I'm gonna play Arthur Weasley with my 2 actions.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Draw.
So if you don't know what he does. And a photo album just, it's dangerous. It draws me a card every turn. But I'm taking a damage every turn.
Sandstone Gargoyle, first action.
And that's why it's dangerous. Okay.
Second action is a dog bite.
Yeah.
So take 3.
Yep. And you can draw 4
and
cards.
I can draw 4 cards, which
you
I
really
will
needed. And that dog bite has wrecked me today. That's been so useful.
Mm-hmm.
It has not been useful when I was playing that deck, like, at all.
Yeah.
To be fair, I was playing against all the prison decks, so you just kept saying I couldn't play spells.
Correct.
So,
yeah.
Alright, my
So
turn.
it was a dead card.
Alright, draw 1 for the photo album, and then draw for turn. Okay. So, first action, so 2. First action is going to be a sickle.
Sure.
So, yep. Then we are going to 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. We're going to spend an action, play a lesson, and use Arthur Weasley to deal you 7.
Sure. 1, 2, 3.
That's all we got.
Okay. Draw. Deal you 3.
1, 2, 3.
Lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Marble Gargoyle.
Yeah, that's nasty. Okay.
Go ahead.
Alright. Draw for the photo album.
Yep.
Discard the sickle. 4 actions.
And draw for your...
And draw for my turn.
Yep. Correct.
Okay. Boy. Let's use an action to play another magical drafts and potions. Which gets me an action back. Let's use an action to play let's use an action for the broken wand.
Okay.
Ha-ha.
Oh, you got it.
Alright.
Okay. 10.
Use an action for
Yep.
Bulgeye.
Yep.
Let's use an action for Arthur Weasley.
Yep. Tell me 10.
Yep.
5.
And then, I guess last action, we're just going to play Beetle Eyes and deal you 4. And that's all she wrote.
All right. Draw. You're taking 5, 8.
Yeah.
Let's go with a dog bite for 5.
Yep.
A black bat for 2.
Okay. Done?
Yep.
Alright, so draw for photo album, draw for turn. 2 actions. Alright, let's hit you for 10.
Yeah, this might be it. Let's see if there's enough. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Next action, we'll play a Moonseed Poison to deal you 3.
Can I tell you I have less than 13 cards left in my deck?
I didn't know that, though.
That's public information.
Oh, well, still. Moonseed you for 3. And then I get a bonus action. Bulgeye you for 13.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draco pulls it out.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Draco pulls it out.
Wow, wow, wow. That was exciting.
That was close.
That was so close.
Yeah, because obviously if I get to go, you're just dead.
Yeah, well,
you have 3 cards left.
If you had a fouled another dog bite,
well, but I
was
only
like,
had 2 actions. I had plenty of ways, but
right,
not ways
but
of dealing you damage on that turn.
Your last action was the bat.
Correct.
But
I didn't have a way of dealing you damage on that turn.
If you had a dog bite or fouled,
right,
it would have killed me.
Correct.
It would have wiped me out that turn.
Yeah. That was close.
And I was down to 1 card in hand. So, like, it was like, I couldn't even, I wanted to, like, I was like, I just got to ride this Arthur Weasley.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, he saved you.
He saved me with,
yeah, you dealt me, you dealt me tons of damage
20
with
damage
that.
with him.
More than that, because you also hit me with a sickle.
Oh, yeah, so 27.
You hit me for more than half of my deck.
27
with
damage.
Arthur Weasley.
Yeah, the one up.
Yeah, that saved you.
Yeah,
for sure.
That makes the deck easier if you can get the Arthur Weasley. The trick is, it costs 2 actions to play, so you really need those, like, sickles to...
Right, but the bonus is you could let that Bulgeye Potion sit and play.
And not have to recycle it.
Yeah,
right.
That's definitely the bonus.
That was the problem I was having, is almost all my recycling cards were not there.
Vaughn says Draco would be so smug about this. You're right, he would. He'd have that little, like, face. He'd be like, nah.
Yeah, he would be smug about this. I should be cocky. I won.
Exactly. So Draco pulls it out of our...
Draco won.
Yeah, Draco has won our first Triwizard tournament.
Yeah. This is a super fun deck. Super fun deck.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you played it, because I don't know that I would have done as good at playing it.
It was a couple turns where I was just so deep in the tank.
Yeah.
Like, how do I get out of this turn?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's what I mean. Like, you knew the ins and outs of those cards.
Yeah.
You knew what you would need to get yourself out of situations.
And I felt like your start was so good this game.
This game, it was fire.
It was just straight
outside of
gas.
Not having to look for the broom to get that 4th lesson. Outside of that, it was the perfect game.
But it still was perfect, because you were right on stride. You were hitting me with the only thing you probably could have had, which it would have crushed me, you could have had a follow-up to the black bat. No, you had the ghoul.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were crushing me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had the ghoul right away. We played the black bat.
I had another ghoul in my hand, too.
And another ghoul. Yeah.
So like, if you didn't kill them all on that turn, I was playing a 3rd ghoul.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was bananas. I was like, all right, I guess we'll make this black bat do a ton of work. All right. Yes, thank you for joining us for our Triwizard tournament, the first of more than one, for sure.
And before you leave, please send us your decks for the next Triwizard tournament.
That's true. We did forget about talking about that. Yeah.
Like,
so if you just go to homebasegames.com/HTC, you can submit a deck list for us to try out for the next tournament.
Yeah, and we are we have already had a couple deck list submissions. But like I'd like more. I want.
Yeah, we've only had a few.
I want to have. I don't want to take only the 16 we get. I want to take. I want to be able to have some choices.
Yeah.
So I would really like it if people would do that. Even if just submit something you like. It doesn't have to be the greatest deck in the world.
Agreed.
And honestly, the form is literally 4 questions. It is the easiest thing ever, and all you have to do is copy and paste the deck list into there. So, submit your deck list.
Submit as many as you like.
Yeah, there's no limit. It's like it's literally like playing a raffle. The more deck lists you submit, the greater your chances are of winning prizes, and they're going to be cool prizes. They're not going to just be lame. And
yeah, we are. You guys don't know us that well, but we are known as like the kings and queens of swag.
Yeah, yeah. For about 7 years, it hasn't happened this year because of COVID. But like I'm known in the Star Wars organized play, but in organized play general circle, my nickname was the Swag King.
Yes.
Because I would just dump prizes on people in person events, like way more than was ever reasonable.
Yeah, and we would always do participation level prizes, heavy end on the participation, so that way everybody that came got some really cool stuff. If you made it through the top, you got more cool stuff.
Yeah, the whole value was trying to make it. The whole idea behind that whole thing was making it a value for you to show up and participate with the community. Like,
absolutely.
What was the value for you to be there? Not just, well, if I go and I spend all day and I get lucky or I do really well, I can get something. The idea was, and we noticed once we started doing that, we also noticed that events, like the general experience for everyone was better because everyone wasn't there to grind to win a prize.
Correct.
People were already happy just to be there
and then get whatever the participation.
Whatever, and then if they did well, it was just like a perk.
Yep.
But it just made like people were friendlier to each other. It had a whole different vibe, atmosphere.
Yeah. So when we can eventually do in-person events again, we will 100% work with the Revival guys that are, especially the ones that are Chicago based, and see if we can start running some fun events.
Oh yeah, I want to have a Chicago weekend at our place and just do nothing and play Harry Potter TCG with Stefan and Sammy and those guys.
Yeah, Vaughn, a gold leader's job for the next couple weeks is to probably make daily posts across the board to make sure we get a whole bunch of deck list submissions.
Yeah, I post on Discord about it. I posted twice last week. I posted today. I feel like maybe I need to post more because I think the posts get lost in all of the collecting posts. There's so much collecting and trading posts and not a lot of gameplay posts that I think that they just kind of get lost. So I need to really be on it and just constantly keep posting. So, and if anyone sees our posts, if you don't want to submit, it would be awesome if you liked it, shared it. That would also help too. So we could. I basically don't want to have a really long delay between this stream and the next stream. So, but obviously, if we have to wait and push off the tournament because we're waiting for decks, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
And then we'll find something to do in between. But I would prefer not to delay. So, you can also check on homebasegames.com. We will have we are kind of cataloging all of our little streams. Like we're gonna have especially once we start running events online and in person, we'll put all the winners up on our events page and stuff. So it'll be fun to check out, kind of almost like a Hall of Fame page. So all I know is that I've had stupid amounts of fun playing these games on stream, and really appreciate Vaughn, Minutemen, all of you guys, Stefan, everyone who jumps into the streams and chats with us. It's honestly one of the things that makes the stream so good. So.
There we go. Okay, Draco in the middle. I realized I should have done it before. I should have had the finals have one of each and then been ready to flip back so it was ready. And then I didn't think about it.
And then because you should have done that because when Madam Hooch loses, you have to email the losing one to all the kids in Africa.
Exactly. All right, so Draco finishes it off. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. We are going to take a break next week for Christmas, but please make sure you're submitting those deck lists to homebasegames.com/HPTCG, and we will see you guys the new year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.